makeup. The eyes of the world are fixed on Jamaica for its appealing natural beauty and coveted travel destination standing. But there is more. Jamaica also prides itself as a study destination, offering world-class learning experience from a wide range of quality institutions of higher learning. It is here that international and local students have access to a variety of dynamic, traditional, and professional programs of outstanding quality. When you study in Jamaica, you're also exposed to the campus vibes, the diversity of our culture, the warmth of our people, and not to mention our dialect. Yaman, listen, come experience study Jamaica and not only feel irate, but master your studies. You will be among top professionals that Jamaica has produced. Business moguls, high court judges, teachers, professors, researchers, world-renowned sportsmen and women, and internationally renowned musicians and designers. Here are some institutions to choose from. The University of the West Indies, University of Technology, Jamaica, University College of the Caribbean, Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts, Caribbean Maritime Institute, All-American Institute of Medical Sciences, and the Michael University College. Choose today from the specialized courses in the field of science, such as marine research, sports medicine, or pure and applied science. There is also opportunity for pharmaceutical and medical doctor studies. Being the home and producer of top athletes in the world, we also have programs in sports education. And if music, dance, drama is your passion, the environment is here to unearth and master the talent in you. Another reason to study in Jamaica is that nowhere else in the Caribbean will you receive high quality marine training and logistics knowledge of the movement of people, goods, and services. We also offer specialized training in education, business, and information technology. Jamaica Promotions Corporation, JAMPRO, the trade and investment marketing arm of the government of Jamaica, is not only in the business of exporting our products and services, but also promoting the internationalization of higher education right here in Jamaica. The Study Jamaica program offers an excellent opportunity for international students to immerse themselves in the wonderful culture, beauty, and splendor of this magnificent landmark of the Caribbean as they pursue their field of study. Already, some local institutions have been attracting and engaging international students for their English language training, undergraduate and postgraduate degrees, and diploma programs, as well as innovative short courses. All premier institutions of higher learning have gained international reputation for their educational standards, and their programs are comparable to those offered by some of the top universities globally.
I am Ganesh Sitaraman from Bangalore, India. Actually, I was looking for doing my master's to any course is country. So I came to know that there is a seminar which is happening in India about Jamaica. So I have attended the seminar where they talk about the course, materials, all those things. Jamaica and studied a master's program. Yeah, man.
Hi, I'm Deborah Adolfo and I'm from Lagos, Nigeria. My experience outside of school as a well is great. The food is great, culture is great, people are so nice and they're warm and lovely. My favorite dish is the view of the view from my window every morning. Jamaica is so beautiful. I encourage you to choose it.
And choose quality, variety, and diversity.
I hope you enjoyed that presentation. I'll move quickly now and just a quick synopsis. A little bit about Jamaica. We are the third largest island in the Caribbean. We're actually the largest English-speaking island also in the Caribbean. And as you have seen from the video, we are a very popular vacation destination. We have a lovely tropical climate and men and women who are sportsmen who I'm sure you know of and you've heard of, and we have a very politically stable climate. UCC is located in Jamaica, but the main campus is in Kingston, and Kingston is the home of about 600,000 persons. It's very small in comparison to other big cities, but it's a flourishing city. We have green parks and exciting nightlife and so on. And UCC's main campus is situated in the heart of what we call New Kingston, amidst a rapidly growing business hub in the island. If you come here, and when you come here, I should say, you are actually just minutes away from attractions and local culture. Now a little bit about UCC. UCC was established in 2004 from a merger of two educational institutions. From the video, you would have seen that our old name was the University College of the Caribbean. We changed our name just this year, this February in fact, to the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean. Because we are looking now at greater vision. We want to ensure that we have a wide array of programs and courses for our students. We are a leading private tertiary institution in Jamaica. We offer associate, bachelor's, and master's degrees in business, IT, social sciences, and I suppose some of you are here to hear more about medicine. We also offer English as a second language programs, and what has really helped us to grow is that we have a number of partnerships, academic partnerships with prestigious US, Canadian, and UK universities. Some of those universities include Florida International University, Dillard University, Hocking College in the US. We have a partnership with the University of London to offer their Bachelor's of Law programs. So if there's an interest in anyone who wants to study law, you can come right here to Jamaica and do the program. We also have a partnership with Commonwealth of Learning to offer their executive masters in business administration and public administration. We have a partnership with the University of Regina, which is in Canada, and the others are listed here. And we even go as far as having a partnership with a university in Spain as well as Turkey. Our student population flows anywhere between 3,500 and sometimes as many as 4,500, counting those persons who do short courses with us. Most of our students are between the ages of 17 to 59 years. We have more females than males, and most of our students are actually part-time students. What we're trying to do now is to build the full-time capacity. Our undergraduate programs include these that are listed here: business administration, business admin, majoring in accounting. We have a major also in information systems management, a major in financial management. We have information technology as a degree, tourism and hospitality management, applied psychology. We have one now in entrepreneurship and another in logistics management and other production and operations management. to be admitted to our undergraduate programs, you will need to have the Indian Standard 12. And the exam results, the minimum exam results, we have actually lowered that now, is 55% in 5 subjects, including math and English, or the equivalent of GC O level passes in 5 subjects, including math and English, with a minimum grade of C. We would also need to have an official transcript from your high school, and you must have a minimum GPA of 2.5. We would prefer to have your certificate verified by the educational credential evaluators or any other international verification body. You must also have one electronic or digital passport size color photo with your submission, and we would need your passport information page. We will need to have proof that you are proficient in English, and usually we require a TOEFL score of 550. The other items are listed here: affidavit of support and recent bank statements, a valid medical certificate, complete UCC international application form, and a non-refundable application fee of $100. But for this period and for you, this time we are offering a 50% discount on the application fee. For those who are interested in our medical programs, we actually offer a pre-med and a pre-dental program, and these are 16 months in duration. And the medical doctor program is a 4-year program, 2 years in theory and 2 years for the clinical rotation period. For the medical program, the medical school is actually a partner school of UCC. So they are a part of our School of Medicine. You will have to complete a separate application form that is linked to that site, csmsj.org. You will also have to have a high school diploma, verification again of your diploma or your certificate, 2 recent passport size photos, passport information page. All of this information you can get from the Study Metro team. For those who are interested in our graduate programs, we have, as I mentioned before, from the Commonwealth of Learning, the Executive Master of Business Administration, the Executive Master of Public Administration, the Master of Business Administration, with majors in HR, entrepreneurship, marketing, finance, and a new one, accounting. The admission requirements for the graduate degree: usually you must have a bachelor's degree with a minimum GPA of 2.5. For those who are applying for the executive master's program, we would want you to have a minimum of 5 years working experience, with 3 of those at the management or supervisory level, and those who are going to be applying for the MBA, basically 0 to 3 years working experience. We will also need verification of your bachelor's degree, an official transcript from your bachelor's institution, your CV, 2 letters of recommendation, and there are forms that we will supply for you to complete. Passport size photo, passport information page, and all of this again is available from the Study Metro team, all the details. You can get conditional admission to UCC's undergraduate program if you do not fulfill the English language requirements. And by conditional acceptance, what it means, you will have to do some of our ESL courses. You will have to be enrolled in a 3-month ESL program if you do not meet the requirements. But I suspect that you all do. If you meet the English language requirements, then you will get full acceptance. But when you arrive in Jamaica, we will still have to do a proficiency test. You will still have to do a proficiency test, and if you do not demonstrate on that test that you have an intermediate knowledge of English, then you'll be asked to join a program concurrently, so you can continue your degree program while studying an English academic class. The start dates for our programs are spring, summer, and fall. That is, we have an intake in September, we have an intake in January, and we have an intake in May. For the graduate programs, we have 2 intakes in January and in September. Ideally, applications must reach us 12 weeks before the start of the term. But there's still time, there's still a window for you to apply. And it's about our campus activities. We have an annual sports day, we have wellness fairs. These are just a few of them. We have an international cultural festival, really suitable for our local as well as our international students. We have various clubs, Toastmaster, football, dance, Kiwanis, information technology, and an environmental club. And we have throughout the year a number of conferences and a public lecture series that we encourage all our students and faculty to attend. When you want to let your hair down, we have a number of off-campus activities. You can go hiking, mountain climbing, we have festivals, food, cultural, and music festivals throughout the year. We have museums and parks and a number of historic sites within 5-10 minutes to 2 hours or 3 hours away. When you want to go through the countryside, then it will take about 4 or 3 hours away. We have a number of study abroad and internship opportunities. I had mentioned to you before the number of universities that we have partnerships with. Cecile University, for example, in Spain. After you've studied 3 years with UCC, you can go on a paid internship to Cecile for about 6 months. You have also study abroad opportunities with Lambton College or the University of Regina or Brandon University. We're also hoping that we will be able to sign further agreements with these universities to offer 2+2 arrangements. So it means that if you're interested in studying at UCC as well as in another country, you may have the opportunity to study for about 2 years in Jamaica and then the other 2 years in Canada. We are working with Canada now, a number of universities in Canada to make that happen very soon. While you're in Jamaica, you can work, the law allows for you to work up to 20 hours while enrolled as a full-time student. A little bit about your accommodation. UCC's campus in Kingston is quite small, so we do not have on-campus accommodation on our main campus. What we can offer you are furnished apartments. You will have your own room or shared facility. That's one option. Or you may have a furnished apartment where you share the room as well as you share the facilities. That would come in a little bit cheaper than the room that you have on your own. The third option is a university housing, but it is not on UCC's campus. It's on another campus. You will have your own room, but you share the flat with about 7 other persons. The fourth option is you can decide to stay with a family. And that, for many persons, is an authentic Jamaican experience. You get an opportunity to meet Jamaican people, to go out with the families, have meals with them, and learn a little bit more about our language and make friends. At the end of the day, that's what will make your experience a very great one in Jamaica. You are not required. You are a Commonwealth country. You will notice from this slide that there is a visa requirement for students from all non-Commonwealth countries except Commonwealth citizens from Nigeria, Pakistan, and Cameroon. India just do not require any students coming from India to have a visa. So you are free to come to Jamaica without a visa. However, you must provide evidence to us and be prepared when you come to the airport to provide evidence that you can maintain yourself while in Jamaica. That evidence is going to be important. I will slip I'll move over on this slide as well. This is what you may be interested in. If you will be required to do ESL, and I doubt it, but these are the fees. Your study metro team already has this information, but I know you may be more interested in the next slide. And this is a lot of information to look at and consume all at once. Basically, we're saying if you're an undergraduate student and for 1 year, you will notice you will pay about $5,100 US. If you're going to be coming in the UCC MBA program, the 1 year program is $11,500. We can complete the MBA in 1 year and it is only $11,500. The UCC Executive MBA is another 1 year program, but it's $12,500. The pre-med program will be $6,000 for 2 semesters, but the total program is actually $12,000 US. For the medical doctor program, that program is $21,000 for year 1, $21,000 for year 2, and years 3 and 4 is $24,000 each. Very quickly, when you're taking notes, these are the minimum deposits that we will require for an undergraduate student. So if you're coming into a UCC program, basically before you arrive, we would want you to send us $5,000 US prior to your arrival, and that should cover par deposit on your tuition and housing deposit for 3 months. We will not be able to give you an address to come to UCC until you provide these deposits. The rest of the academic year, the balance is due by November 1, and we have given you a basic budget. If you're going to be here in Jamaica for a year studying in the undergraduate program, be prepared to bring in to have about $14,595, and this includes the amount for housing, meals, and books. But please bear in mind that the housing cost here that we've quoted is for the apartment where you have your own room but shared facilities. If you're going to be here for a 12-month period, you're looking at about US $20,000 as an estimate. Remember that we go all throughout the year, so you can study between January, you can be here in the summer, and you can be doing your courses during the summer, and you can continue. So you can shorten the duration of your stay in Jamaica. So when a 4-year degree, normally you complete a bachelor's degree in 4 years, but it can be completed in 3.5 years, depending on the number of courses you do each semester. For the graduate program, for the MBA, the minimum requirement is $6,500. The second deposit would be due in January, and you'd have to make a deposit of $4,000. All of this information, again, can be had from your study metro team. For those who are interested in the pre-dental program or the pre-med program, it is $11,680 that you will have to find before you arrive in Jamaica. And we provide a payment plan, so you will make your second deposit in January as well. For a 16-month budget, we suggest that you plan to spend or be prepared to spend anywhere between $31,000 or $32,000 US. For medicine, the deposit that is going to be required is $13,000 roughly. And the second deposit of $11,800 will again be required in January. We're giving an estimate of a 12-month budget, and you're looking at about $35,000. And again, that includes cost for housing, meals, and other essentials. So why should you choose UCC? UCC has quality programs. We are accredited by our local accrediting body called the University Council of Jamaica. We also have international accreditation by ASIC, and the ASIC is the Accreditation Service for International Schools and Colleges and Universities, and they are based in the UK. We have a number of internationally recognized and accredited US and UK degrees that we're offering here. We have not mentioned many of those. We have no tuition fees. We have flexible payment options. We have an exceptional faculty. We have excellent study abroad opportunities, and we'll be expanding on those. And we have a growing co-curricular opportunities that you can get involved in. We want you to make it Jamaica for 2017. Do you have any questions? Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Jackie. Initially, we faced the issue, I think, but I think we finished everything on time, 10 minutes before itself. Okay, so the students, if you have any questions regarding any programs, please let us know. Okay, so that we can ask to our delegates. I have a couple of the questions which I will ask to you right now.
You have a few questions?
Yes, I have some few of the questions. So the first question I have is that the students who are coming for the medical program, do they have to do the pre-med first if they finish the high schools only from India?
If they're leaving high school, yes, they would have to do the pre-med program. If they have a bachelor's degree already, then they do, but it has to be in a related area. If they have a bachelor's degree in a science area, a first degree in sciences, health sciences, such as public health, biology, pharmacology, then they would go straight into the medical program. But the GPA for the medical program, the entrance for the GPA entrance must be 3.2. So it's not 2.5 for the regular degree programs. For entry into the med program, if they have a first degree, the GPA of the first degree must be 3.2. Students who are coming in for the pre-med program, it's preferred you must have at least 3 subjects in the related science subjects like biology, physics, and chemistry. But we expect them to have English and math as
well. Okay, that's great. Okay, and the tuition fee, you also mentioned that the different kind of tuition fees for different programs. So students is to pay the whole tuition fee for 1 year tuition fee before they leave from here.
Tuition fee, the minimum tuition fee must be paid before they leave India.
Okay.
And that date, the date of the payment is usually shown in the offer
letter. Okay, that's fine. We have one student, his name is Manish, and his question is that, could you tell me the process of occupational health and the safety courses available in your university?
Health and safety?
Yes.
What's the question?
Occupational health and the safety courses.
At this point, we only have one course in the degree, in the bachelor's degree, called occupational health and safety. But outside of that, we don't have a full degree program. Outside of our medical degree, we don't have a degree in like public health. Not at this point.
Okay, We have Anushka Priya with us, and her question is that I want to pursue medical program from your university, and my result, 12th result is 65.6%. So is she eligible for this program?
65%.
Yep.
What does she have? She has the Indian standard.
Yeah, 12th she has finished.
She would have to start the pre-med program. But does she have them? Does she have science subjects?
Uh, Anushka, if you can write, have you finished your biology or some science subjects in your 12th? You can just write it down here so that I can update to the delegates. Might be if she's looking for the medical program, she should have a science and biology already finished in her 10th and 12th.
Right. She needs to have the sciences and remember we talked about the minimum, all the minimum requirements, and she would start the pre-med program. She couldn't start directly into the med program.
Okay. So I just want to understand, Jackie, there are a couple of the university in Caribbean where they have 4 years MD degree and they entertain Indian students without the pre-med. So is this possible? Like,
Say that again.
see, there are a couple of the Caribbean university who directly accept them Indian students for the MD program.
No, students at the other universities
Yep.
in Jamaica, students will need to have this very competitive, extremely competitive. They will need to have the equivalent of A-level passes. Do you
Okay.
have A-levels in India? Do you have A-levels?
We
Advanced levels. They would need to have advanced levels in critical subjects like physics, chemistry, biology.
okay.
And many, and as I said, it's very competitive. Most students have to complete a bachelor's degree. So the students who are coming from our high schools can't come straight from completing 11th grade. They have to complete 13th grade and complete the state exams. Our state exams are called CAPE, and they have to get high passes in those CAPE exams. They have to get ones and twos, mostly ones, to be accepted in our medical programs in Jamaica because it's very competitive.
Okay, we have students from Nigeria also in this webinar today, and
Yes.
the question asked by our students Paris Folaji is that can you accept the students from Nigeria?
We can accept students from Nigeria, yes.
You can accept them, right?
Yes. Once they're qualified,
Okay.
Nigerian students into the medical program, they would need to have they would have to have they would be entering in the pre-med program, but they would have to have their senior school certificate, and once again they would need to have math, English, and 3 other science-related subjects. So it could be biology, physics, or chemistry.
Okay. And can you also accept the transfer students from Nigeria in the medical program?
Once students are qualified, then we can accept them into the program. So if it is that a student already has a degree, well, by transfer student, do you mean a student who has already started a medical program?
The
Abhishek?
Yeah, so the students like who are looking for the transfer, they are already studying the medicine there, but they want to continue their further medicine programs or nursing programs from
Okay.
Jamaica. Yeah.
It depends on how far they are in the program. So that would have to be dealt with on a case by case basis. So in that case, as with any transfer um, student, the registrar would have to assess the transcript of the student to determine if the student should go, let's say, to year one, semester two, or year two, semester one, that kind of thing. But the registrar will have to assess that transcript. So an official transcript that must come to the registrar. And in this case, what we mean by official is that it must come from the registrar of that institution, of this institution that the student is attending, directly to the registrar of UCC, or in this case, since it's a medical program, the registrar at the CSMSGA, that's the School of Medicine. But it can come to us and we will direct it to the School of Medicine.
Okay. They just mentioned they are looking for transfer in the second year, so they only finished the first year now, and they're looking for the second year transfer.
Okay. But again, it really depends on the transcript. And you
Sure.
see, we are trying to, at the School of Medicine, the program follows the USLME format curriculum. So if the student as not advanced, then those credits would have to be considered. But the final really rests with the School of Medicine registrar.
Okay. So it's as I mentioned in over the chat line, please send your education documents at abhishek@studymethod.com so that we can forward to our delegates in the registrar, and then we can let you know how many credits we can accept you, and then we can take the transfers easily.
Remember though, the application also has to come in.
Yeah.
So we want
So
to be
just
secured,
for
right? So the
yeah. So
application
once
has
we
to come
have yeah once we have the complete documents, we'll send you the application form of the university, which you can fill out, and then submit the remaining other documents also, and then we can start the process.
beautiful.
Okay. So I think it's the time is over for today webinar. We late 15 minutes. So sorry to everybody who has waited us in beginning. But if you still have any questions, feel free to write it down on abhishek@studymethod.com or admission@studymethod.com, or call our advisor anytime at 8088 867 867.
Thank you so much to everybody for coming. And I really apologize for the late start and the technical challenges we had earlier on. And I'm glad we had this opportunity to talk with you. Thanks,
Thank you
and
very
we hope to
much.
see you later.
Bye bye. Take care. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you very much, Abhishek.